Greetings to the 13 tribes of Yahweh scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yahuwah. This is the name that is above all name eternal. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend you family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so drawn nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach, just as the Malach of Yahuwah saith unto Yehokanah the Revelator, seal not the prophecies of this book, for the time is simply near. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decoding end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people like you, body like you, house like you, for the return of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due eternally our worship, praise, service, honor, love, power, glory, riches, wealth. Yes, to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the breath of all eternity, the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah, the true essence of Abba Yahuwah, the no-go area of Abba Yahuwah, the don't touch me there of Abba Yahuwah, the breath of eternal living. I just love the Ruach HaKodesh. Yes, Abba Yahuwah, as you have been worshipped, praised, honored, loved, served, right in the temple of your eternal handmaid, for you are my eternal Abba. Also, my eternal husband, I just love you, Abba. Thank you, Abba, for loving me. Thank you for such a wonderful, special moment today. Oh, Abba, you are where your hearts will be made known unto your people. That which you have already ordained will be made known unto your chosen ones. Thank you, Abba. I love you. Yes, I just love you because you love me eternal, unconditionally. All right, now, family, here we are in the heavenly court, aroma of Abba Yahuwah, with this powerful message titled for you and me. The true slavery in Nigeria is pastors and politicians, which is Imam, is Iyamu, Itsemkhona of Auchi lands. Family, I will be doing all my best today to end it over here. All right. Like I always love to say, it's not by emotional cessation of radiation, Bene Persona, But by the royal law subjective, we want to do this expose once again. All right. Notice, okay, I'm not into politician. I'm not speaking, or propagating politician. It's not my thing. What am I doing over here? If you are a constant follower, you know by now already what we are doing over here is to lose the book from all this animal called pastors. Is to lose the book in order for the world not to be discrediting the Bible, the book. Okay, so that is the reason for this. That is the nature of my segment, or rather this platform. Okay, so we want to do this expose again. Okay, so right now let us begin to put in the word of Abba Yahuwah to validate this very title. How come that politicians and pastors are the destruction in Nigeria? They are the one killing every soul in Nigeria. These two powers are one. Because normally I always do goes to comment section. I love to read comment and see the people's mind about any situation. Indeed, when you goes to comment in internet, you're gonna see how they are mocking, the pastor, ridiculing him, calling him all kinds of names. So quickly, I will also throw in some, enlightenment and say this one is not a pastor. Okay, this one is wolf in sheep clothing. This is the very one. Matthew 24:24 speaks about the biblical Messiah and said they will come. Okay, but they are false. All right, so that is the nature of this segment, to let people know that Christianity in totality have nothing, rather doesn't represent anything that has to do with righteousness, truth, holiness, not at all. The part they are fulfilling, it is the great deception. The part that they are fulfilling is the false prophets. Okay, with all this, they are nonsense miracle. That is the part they came to fulfill. It's already been prophesied. Definitely, he needs to come to pass. And that is what is going on right now before you and me. And to my surprise and my pains, people still give credit to all these nonsense cut pastors. You still recognize them as touch not the anointed. Who anointed them? Pig. Always anoint pig, okay? All of them, they are pox. No, not even one. Not even one. So they and the politicians are just one. Quickly, let us put in this. This is our next message now, okay? Like I said, I'm not into politics. It's not my thing at all. I'm talking in defense of the book, okay? I'm talking in defense of the Bible. 1 Peter 1:4-17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahuwah, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahuwah? So have you ever take this to mind? Why should judgment begins with a so-called believer? The house is speaking of, it's not talking of block, it's you and me. Alright, it's you and me. The so-called, self-made, pastors, whatever. Anyone that does carry the Bible, automatically you are the house of the Most High. And the judgment is going to begin in you. We'll do more liberation when it comes to the part. That is the next one. We will do that one either second day of the week or third day. The very one you come Monday or Tuesday. Quickly, I just put it in this. Why is judgment going to begin now? You see already? These are not pastors. These are people. These are mockers. These are wolves in sheep clothing. They carry the Bible. That is why judgment will begin with them. So we'll do more about that, okay, second day or third day of the week. Because you make the word, you calling yourself a pastor, you make the word to mock the Bible. Actually, that's what is going on now. If you go to comment section, that's what you're going to be finding over there. If you have patience to read some comments, they're just mocking him. Original pastor, fake pastor, Yahoo pastor, foreigner pastor, politician pastor. What names are they not calling? So some that doesn't really understand is going to be, also mocking the book at the same time. Mocking the office of a pastor, you also mocking the book. Because the book is the authority of the pastor, not worldly one. All right, now, let's go more now deeper into our subject today. Today is September 19, okay, Shabbat, the one you call Saturday, where this election is going on in Nigeria. Let me make this clear unto you. This is not prophecy. This is what the book says. Iyamu is a failure, and he will be a failure. Psalm 16, verses 44 says so. It said the sorrow of them that run to other gods to seek help. He said their sorrow shall be multiplied. That is, he's not just going to lose. He will never win. He's not going to lose. But another calamity will befall him in YAHUAH'S mighty name. Today, tears is his portion. Why am I doing this? Because you make people to speak bad about the Bible. You should have remained in the pastor. Anyway, this is our topic. I just want to put in this why the judgment is going to begin. It is something like this, making people to mock the book. Right now, let us go now into the subject. Politicians and pastors are the destruction in Nigeria. They are all one. All right now, Matthew chapter 6, verses 24, I read. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve both Yahuwah and Mammon. Their God is the God of Mammon. So the biblical Messiah, the author of the Bible, make it so clear. There's never no way you can hold on to two authority. There's never no way you can hold on to two power. There's never no way you can belong to two party amicably. No. Harmoniously. No. He said you must be devoted to one and you hate the other. You must love one. You must be, devoted to one and you will despise the other. And you must love one and you will hate the other. What concerns pastors and politicians? They are one. Pastor, you will get it clear now. Pastor and politician, they are just one. We will take it a little bit, further, but I still want to put it so clear. You see already, the author of the Bible said you can't do that. Two masters, no, it is never been done. No, you can't. This is what it is. You're going to be devoted to one. You're going to be despising the other. This man despised the Bible. Fearful is devoted to his, career. You're going to be loving one. You're going to be hating the other. This man hates the Bible. He runs to Allah. These are all one spirit. Politicians and pastors, Christian pastors, in general, They are the destruction of the whole world. We put some. I will prove that to you. Believe it or not, does it can. The book says so. It's not prophecy, but the book says so. That's why Iyamu must be. You must fail. How are you going to win? No mago mago, no ojora. No, you people know how to do that. I'm not speaking in favor of Obaseki, but Obaseki holds the seat. How? Because that is his calling. He's unbeliever. He's not a believer. He never carried the Bible. He never occupied no holy office called pastor or whatever. He just put it to the word that he is a politician. Why must you not go? If you are not one with them, if you really follow what the Bible says, you have no dealings with him. That is his seat. He holds the seat. Okay? All right now. So politicians and pastors, they are one. Let's go a little deeper. Revelation 17:13. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. So who is the beast? Is the beast system, animal system. Okay? Now, it said all these organizations, they're going to come together and give their power, their support, their vote, their election unto the beast. Because why? They have one mind. So that is why you see Christian pastors pray and ordaining this bastard. And that is why you also see Justice Suleiman, pray also for this bastard, is Iyamu. That is why you also see David, no, not David, what they call the other one, Adeboye, okay, not saying a word, also endorse him somehow to go ahead because he is your pastor, he's a redeemed, ordained pastor. He's not saying it. Well, when he turned to Imam, why? He said because these have one mind, they have one goal. Even though they are in a different organization, denomination, Islam, whatever, Christianity, politician, they just have one mind to go. Always remember the power of the world or building against the Bible. It is to build against Yahuwah to bring about their own. That's what they are doing. They are one family, but in different denomination. Christian pastors, not biblical pastors, but all this one, like you can see, they are not biblical. They are unbiblical. Just taking up that title to mask up their beast system. They are not proud of who they are. Yes, because the Matthew 24:24 author, which is the biblical Messiah, has already prophesied it that these people, they are false. They're going to mask us paganism politicians as if, to looks like what the Bible says. But if you want to really know who they are, please sit down and study the book. I'm begging. I'm begging so that you will be a part of their destruction. Revelation 18 makes it so clear. Say, come out of her, my people, or else you will share from their plagues. Plagues is coming to them. Because we now begin to believe it, these are the anointed pastors of the Bible. No, that is blasphemy. Strong one. So what are they saying? Where we read already? What did they just say? It said these are of one mind, one goal. They agree, they vote, but you are not coming to power. You will go to power in the bottomless pit. Iyamu's snake, Iyamu, alias Imam, aka AK-47 at night. Revelation 12:9. Excuse me, Revelation 12:3. You will get it clear now, okay? We are going somewhere. And there appeared another wonder sign in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. Come on now. Should we read the 30? Let's read the 30 before we unveil why are we here. I just want to let you know the origin of pastors and Christians. Rather, let me be referring to Christians. The origin of Christians and pastors, they are just one. Revelation 31. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of what? Blasphemy. All these names, they are blasphemy. We'll come into that. So right now, why are we here? I read it both sides already. Revelation 17:30 said these are of one goal. And we see the 7 head. The dragon has 7 head and 10 horns and 10 crowns, 7 crowns and horns. And let's take it step by step. What is head according to biblical terminology? Head simply means your leader. 1 Corinthians 11:3 said that Yahuwah is the head of Yahushua. Yahushua is the head of the man, and the man is the head of the woman. That is change of order. So this is their authority. We also goes to Mystery Babylon, where a name is also written on the forehead of the great whore prostitute. Now, the seven head, that is their authority. That is their leader. Who is their leader? The red dragon. Okay, I will let you know who is the red dragon now. From where comes Christianity and politician? Christianity is politician. Okay, but you are not. If you read the Bible, you can see it very clear. It's crystal clear. But if you just goes with passions because you are a mass lover, therefore you're not going to be seeing it. Politicians is Christian. Christian is politician. Now, their horns. What does horns do? Horns simply mean to defend yourself. Animals' horns, where they are fighting, you see they are using their horns, horns to defend themselves. It's their strength, in other words. Now, what is the crown? The crown simply means the anointing ordained to carry out their desire for 7,000 years. That's why they have 7 head. Okay? Rome have 7 head, from where Christianity comes, the father of Christianity. Islam, the finisher of it all, also have 7 head. Mecca have 7 head, 7 mountain. And Rome does also have 7 head, 7 mountain. These are prophetic. We'll still put some more. Maybe it will be so clear. Maybe you understand it already, or don't worry, it will be clear. So right now you see already what their head is. These are politicians. These are world leaders. Not just an animal, but it's a beast system. That is why I keep calling them beast, dragon, lion, leopard, because they are animal goats. Now I'm not going to read this. I will just put it in. Daniel chapter 7 all through. Daniel chapter 8 all through. You're going to see the animal kingdoms over there. Okay. These are the animals' kingdom that came to take away the daily sacrifice, that came to remove the true worshiper. Now, what happened over there? We see that place was Babylon. We are going now to the mystery Babylon. Now it's becoming clear, isn't it? Now, the normal Babylon is worldly politicians. Nebuchadnezzar was a politician. Cyrus was politician. King of Persia, king of Babylon, and all these, Egypt. They were all politicians. Okay, but we are coming now into the mystery Babylon. The first Babylon is also the last Babylon, because the first is the last, while the last is the first, according to the Bible. Now we see here is Egypt. Daniel chapter 7, Daniel chapter 8. We see over there Nebuchadnezzar was a politician, a worldly politician, but he also believed spirituality. And we are going there now, isn't it? He believes in spirituality. No politicians in this world that does not believe in spirituality. Even where I am now, they are white people. They are into occultists. Okay? Even in this Netherlands, the politicians over here, they have. You also see George Bush. He belongs to this cultist called Skull and Bow. We see all these people, they are all into occultists. Because our politicians believe spirituality. In order to make it look so like religion, Bible needs to do some certain job for them. It's becoming clear. Pastor, politician, Christian pastor are just one. So that is why when your politician is killing you, looting your money, pastor in Nigeria don't say a word. Pastor will also see, politician will also see pastor, doing wickedly, they will say a word. They are of one goal. Because pastor will stand there, watch the politician loot your money and frustrate you in order for you to come to them. When you go to them, the little strength left in you, to work and gather little money, that will also loot it from you. By the Bible say, Jesus said, come and plant a seed, come and do this, and come and these are all politicians. What they represent in the Bible is to fulfill what their forefather begins already. Let's put some. Maybe it's becoming so clear now. We put some. Now, where I just quoted, I did read it. Daniel chapter 7, Daniel chapter 8. It makes it so clear. These are animal system, beast system. Now, where did this animal and beast system begin? Genesis 3. Who was the very first politician to overthrow Yahuwah? It is called the serpent. And who is the serpent? We are going there. Animal. Okay. That was why Yahushua also re-echoes it in Matthew 25, 32 to 46. He also called them goat system. And these goat people can never get it right. But in the eyes of men, they call themselves what? Christian believer. But before Yahuwah, who are they? Goat, animal system, goat that came to take away the daily sacrifice. Read Daniel chapter 7 and chapter 8. That is the natural Babylon. Now we are going now to the mystery Babylon. They are politicians, and politicians believe spirituality. We see Nebuchadnezzar in Daniel chapter 3. We see the images he worshipped. He believes spirituality. We also see another politician, Pharaoh. He has magicians to prophesy for him. Don't get it wrong. That is who Christianity is together in a nutshell. We'll take it a step further now. We'll discuss history, how the origin of Christianity. Let's put some more before we do that. Listen, now, our Apostle chapter 20, 29 to 30. These are the biblical apostles of Yahuwah, Yahushua HaMashiach, okay, that walked through the power of the Ruach HaKodesh. These were the apostles that were selling their houses, their properties in other Apostle chapter 4. Go and read it. To take care of the widow, the poor, the less privileged in the land. That is ours. That's all they have. But what is this apostle of Jesus doing? To loot the poor. Just as the politician is looting, Christian pastor is also looting. They are of one goal. We'll take it a step further now. And Apostle 20, 29 to 30. For I know this, after my departing, shall grievous woes, enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things, to draw away disciples after themselves. They are here already. Now, let's take it, like I said, let's take it a step further. Let's discuss a little bit of it, history of Christianity, the origin of Christianity. In 33 AD, Christianity came into power already. Nero, Emperor Nero. And the consummation of that was Constantine, the founder of Christianity. Christianity was, officially declared, ordained, established the Roman religion. And Christianity, the establishment of Christianity was done through the blood of the people of the book. Christianity foundation was built on the innocent blood of the people of the book. In 70 AD, history have it so well how they came into the Holy Land in pushing forth Christianity. Because Emperor Constantine, the very one that established that make it official now, religions of the whole world, came into power. When he was going into this power, into this war, they always overthrow one another, politician. He said he now saw a cross, a red cross in the sky. And the Spirit now speaks unto him and said, he should establish this religion called Christianity. If you do that, I'm going to give you power. You will conquer your enemy. And this was how Constantine, really established this whatever, and he won. Now, that is not, what is the sign of the cross? It is the Roman Catholicism authority they used to crucify. So a cross is not our sign. No. It is what they used to kill our Messiah. It is the sign of the Roman Empire. When they want to crucify any criminal or whosoever that did bad, they will put them on the cross. That is their own sign to kill people. Their cross simply means crucifixion, to crucify people. That was why they also put Messiah in there. It is their authority. That is their sign. That sign appeared to Constantine and say, carry this religion, establish it, and you're going to be a winner. And it was so. So after I have, so just go to Google, goes to Wikipedia or Wikisource. You're going to find this history over this authentic history. At the Council of Nicaea, 325/326 AD, that is where Christianity was, finally made official religion of Roman Catholic. There was once Roman Empire. So when they got defeated by who again? Barbarian. Is it the barbarians defeated them? So they now went to go now and take another authority because they have two heads and becoming the Roman Catholicism. Christianity came from Roman Catholicism. Anyone that celebrates biblical feast, go to history, the Crusader, you will see how many blood they shed. How many souls they shed? In this their Roma, where they said that is Jesus' headquarters, the Vatican. Do you know how many blood of the people of the book that was slain over there, poured away over there? Their street overflow. Before they or for them to establish Christianity, to infuse it, to pass it out on people, put it on people as adultery, blood flows. Islam is coming to finish that. This is how they always overthrown. And this is how the great red dragon overthrown Abayewa, overthrown the first Adam, right in Genesis 3. And that overthrown is still coming. Islam is the one to consummate it. So politicians believe spirituality. But this time I want to do it somehow codely. You see, so this is a little bit history. You can do better than that. You just go to Google and do this common research for yourself. You're going to be hearing more. The one I can't even say over here because I only have just little space, okay? No room for all those long history. I have some video. I have some, of course. There's no room to read that. You just go and do it yourself. That is how Christianity came to be. Christianity is built on the blood of the saint. Christianity is drunk on the blood of the saint. They are not what the Bible. They don't represent the righteousness, holiness, truth of the Bible. No, they just came to play their own part. They are politicians. Look at this Adeboye. People is being slaughtered. Darkness in Nigeria everywhere. Adeboye has never ever went to the Aso Rock, to speak whatever. As soon as the government, it's like the government want to cross boundary, okay? They want to fight against this. Oh, as soon as the government pass it out or announce it and said, all churches' account is going to be regulated by them. They want to monitor their account because this is what they used to do money laundry. Adeboye right away run to the Aso Rock to do what? You think no man knows what you went there to do, but Yahuwah knows. Okay, that is the next video now. Judgment begins in the house of Yahuwah. Now, Adeboye is what to watch for. Now, this vice president is a pastor also in Adeboye's church. This bastard, what they call him, Iyamu, is also a ordained pastor again from Redeem. And this girl they just killed and raped right inside the so-called church. That is prostitution ground. It's also Adeboye's church. These are covens, okay? There's no way a pastor or a gatesman or someone from the church is not part of that girl's death. Who opened the door? Who holds the key? So, Adeboye needs to be watchful. So this is why they always plant their pastors into politics, to be, regulatory things for them. But judgment will begin with you. If you know the judgment that is coming. And now, let's put some. After election today, I will still keep talking about snake. Snake is the Iyamu. Allah's Imam. You are here, you are there. It's just of one goal because the next power to overthrow it is Islam. Maybe we can also put that a little bit. In Daniel chapter 7, chapter 8, where I just quoted, when the goat system comes, they're going to remove, the daily sacrifice. They're going to be removed. They're going to put stop to true worship. Sunday Christian worship. Where did you get that? We also see popery, whatever, their popery is also in their website. Catechism of Catholic Doctrine, page 174, the third commandment. You're going to see it over there. They left their template. Why they changed the Shabbat into Sunday? It's over there because that is what they represent. They worship the sun. They worship the sun, the greatest abomination in the royal law. Easter, Christmas, all this nonsense. January 1st, where did they get it from? It's not here, it's from Babylon. So right now we're going to take it a little, deeper. I want to see the mystery Babylon. All right, I want to see the mystery Babylon. Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Messiahs. What is Messiah? Messiah, the anointed one. Hey, false prophets. This false Messiah is going to carry his own prophets. And shall show great signs and wonders. And not so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the elect. So what is the nature of the miracle they're going to be doing as this false Messiah appeared and his apostle appeared? What is the nature of the miracle? Just to deceive the people of the book. How are they deceiving us? I was once there, keep his son, worshipping all this nonsense, call it pork, Jesus. Okay? They will not remove the daily sacrifice, the true worship, the true name, the true feast. The true biblical lifestyle, they will take it away from you and just give you mystery Babylon. Okay? Just give you mystery Babylon. And mystery Babylon is politician, and politician believe spirituality. They believe spirituality. Let's put some more. Who is their Messiah? Let's put some more. In this place where I just read, Matthew 24, that's why I feel verses 15. Messiah quoted, he re-echoes Daniel chapter 7 in chapter 8. He said, where you see the abomination of desolation set in the temple of Yahuwah, he said, run for your life. That's why I keep running. I run away from Christianity. What is the abomination of desolation? Worshipping on Sunday is the greatest abomination. I'll put some more about that. Serving all these dead, folly deities is the greatest abomination. Set in the temple. Which temple? He's not talking about blocks. He's talking about you and me. The people of the book among them, politician system, set into them. Let's see the name of their Messiah over here. This is from the biblical Messiah, John chapter 5, verses 43. I come in my Father's name. Come on now. Hang it over there. What is his Father's name? Yahuwah. He said, I come in that name. What is his name? Yahushua. So what is Yahushua? Meaning, I am that I am is salvation. Now, what is Yahuwah? Yahuwah simply means I am that I am. He said, that is my name forever. Exodus 3, 32-15. That is his name. When he was good, when the first, oh my father, the genuine prophet of Abba Yahuwah, him alone, Abba Yahuwah used it to bring great deliverance to the nation, Yahweh. When we were still under bondage in this politician called Pharaoh. So what happened with the authority of that name? He went to redeem the people of the book. Now, come on, how many prophets do you have in your Nigeria? And why your Nigeria is not redeemed? Only one Moses brought out the people of the book from the slavery of Pharaoh. So why is all this your many uncountable prophets and all this nonsense not bringing Nigeria from darkness? Come on now. The biblical Messiah said, let there be light. There was light. If Jesus indeed is the biblical Messiah, why is Nigeria not getting no light? Adeboye is aware that the less privileged, we can't even find light. Everyone is looking for money to buy gin and also to buy fuel. Okay, they are not going to the government house to speak to the government house to speak to the government and say, please let the poor people have light. No. When it wants to, the crisis also want to follow them for their account to be controlled and regulated. He ran right away to the house of his brother to seek for help. This is why they always plant their pastors in the house of politics to be happy then to cover up their mess. But judgment is coming for you. Only one Moses brings about deliverance in the land of slavery. Before a giant politician, Abayawa breaks his backbone. That is where he breaks down his backbone. Pharaoh, that is where the name comes, Yahuwah. And Yahushua said, I come to reinforce that name. That is his name. His name should have just been called Joshua, simply means salvation. But he blended up with his father's own name, Yahushua, meaning I am that I am, his salvation. Now it's how I come in that name. You don't receive me. All right, now the politician is on his way coming. The one that always knows how to overthrow people, he's coming now to give you his own name. Listen, I take it again. I come in my father's name. Hey, ye receive me not. Another shall come in his own name. Him ye shall receive. This is the name. A blasphemous name. A pork name they raised above them when they say Jesus is the name that is above all that means strong blasphemy. This is the Messiah, Jesus. You don't see what they are doing with that name, Jesus. You don't see the calamity. You don't see the evil. Jesus is a politician. They are making money. They are selling him just as the politician is a liar. Okay, selling their product in order to end their whatever ambition. In like manner, Jesus, Christian, they are selling Jesus to end their, to end their hand. Their desire, their strong ambition. Right now, this is the Messiah that is going to be doing great signs and wonders to deceive the elect in order to take away the daily sacrifice, to insert pork in the abomination of desolation. So let's go a little bit deeper. Now, these Christians can point to false prophets. They can talk about false pastors, but they can't talk about the false Messiah. Why are you neglecting that part? Because Matthew 24 makes it so clear that a false Messiah is on his way coming. And when he's coming with his false prophet. And they're going to be doing great signs and wonders to deceive the elect. Their nature of miracle is to deceive us. Are you the elect? Come out of them. Let me show you the greatest politician. It's Jesus, Allah. Luke chapter 4, 5-7. And the devil, taking him up into an high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of this world in a moment of a time. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will I give it. If thou therefore shall worship me, all this will be done. It said all the kingdoms of the world belongs to him. That is why their kingdom is against kingdom, because they are the best and powerful overthrower. They will overthrow one another, like King Cyrus, of the king of Persia, overthrown King Nebuchadnezzar. It has been in history. Islam is coming to do the finishing overthrow, to overthrow Christianity. This has been in their nature. Now it said all the kingdom of this world, it belongs to him. So what is kingdom? Politicians. And politicians believe spirituality. And spirituality is being maxed, or paganism is being maxed up as a holy, religion. Christianity, Islam. Quickly, let's put this. Exodus 7, 8 to 12. I want to show to you that politicians believe spirituality. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe and unto Aaron, saying, when a Pharaoh shall speak unto thee, saying, show a miracle for you, then shalt thou say unto unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. 10. And Moshe and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as Yahweh had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Listen up. Politicians believe spirituality. That is why they always make ritualists. They are into occult. And like they said, this is Iyamu is also an occult person. I'm not moved. 11. And Pharaoh also called. Listen, and Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments. And this is the enchantment they used to do miracle. This is the very power they are using today to do miracle. You with hey, go. They are the one to attack you. They are the one. Okay, now when politicians also give you a happy hand, you also lose it from Christian pastor. If Christian pastor also give you a little happy hand, you also lose it from the damages of politicians. They are the one causing the damages. They are the one in all politicians. What are we saying? Believe spirituality. That is Christianity. They are politicians from their origin. Now 12. 12. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpent, and Aaron's rod swallowed them up. That is the judgment that is coming now. That is the next message now. Abba YAHUAH'S own is going to swallow all of you. Now, that's in Exodus chapter 8, verses 6 to 7. And Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the floods came up and covered the land of Egypt. Listen now. 7. And the magicians did so with their enchantments, and brought up floods upon the land. Pharaoh magicians. Who was Pharaoh? Let's put that. Ezekiel 29, verses 3. Speak and say, thus saith Yahuwah Elohim, behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the red dragon. Who is the red dragon? Let's prove that. Revelation 12, 9. And they, where am I? Oh, sorry. 12, 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Does this one not help you to put on now your thinking cap? How can a dragon helper be called angels? That is the masquerading power. They're basically called angel, even though they are dragon, even though they are beast system, even though they are animal, but they just be called what? Angel. They're going to be doing miracle. Now it said that old serpent. Who is that old serpent? It's a thing that has an origin. Where Genesis 3. What did they do over there? They overthrown the first man and put in their stupidity. He said this same dragon is still doing it now. He is the authority of Pharaoh. That who was Pharaoh? And Moshe, the only one man of Yahuwah, redeemed the people of the book from the hand of the great dragon through signs and wonders. So why Christian pastor is not redeeming you now from your politicians? These are politicians that also believe spirituality. That's what we are saying over here. Exodus 12:12. That is the gods Abba Yahweh brings judgment up to. Said to them, I'm going to pass through the land of Egypt. I'm going to destroy all your worshippers, and I will bring judgment upon the gods of Egypt. Who is the god of Egypt? We see already is the red dragon. Who is the red dragon? Is that old serpent. And what is Allah being called? Allah in the Hebrew language simply means cast. And what is the logo? If you want to write Allah in Hebrew, what is the logo? Simply means snake. So this is how Allah is being written in Aramaic. This is Allah. This is the spell of Allah. What did you see? Snake logo. Allah means cause in Hebrew. Yes. As in the cause sempet right in Genesis 3. The very one that deceived, that overthrown the first man, the very first politicians, the very head, the dragon, the authority of Pharaoh that enslaved people. We see again is resurfacing again in this old time, these last days. That old sempet that deceiveth the whole world. Okay, with his angel. These are demons that masquerade themselves as a holy office, as a pastors, but they are demons. He said, and his angels. So because if they come as a demon to you, quickly you're going to know who they are. But they're going to be taking the holy book and mask up themselves a demon and now begin to say that they are angels. This is it. This is how it's been written. Snake. The last overthrown is Islam. That is what is called Sharia law. The great tribulation. The darkness that is going to fall upon the whole world. They are on their way coming. Now, Revelation 75, listen at the mystery. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon. This name is a mystery. This name that is causing destruction is a mystery. Jesus is a mystery, okay? But in Islam, it's going to reveal the way it is. And upon her forehead, is speaking of Mystery Babylon. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the great, the murder of harlot, and the abominations of the earth. You see what they are doing, Pastor Harvey says, with a married woman, with all kinds of nonsense. This is who they are, politicians. That is what we are saying. That is what we are saying. So now what is mystery? Mystery simply means something you cannot see with your own natural eye. Something that beyond your physical imagination. That for you to see this, you need to put on what you're thinking cap. For you to see this, you need to dive into spirituality through the eyes of the royal or the very mirror. You're going to be using to see, oh, that is microscopy. For you, the very one you're going to be using to see, oh, spiritual affairs, the spirit realm. If you want to see the spirit realm, oh, now be born again. And you're going to know who they are. With natural eye, you can never know who they are. But spirituality, when you take the spiritual mirror, which is the royal law, therefore, you're going to see them very clear the way they are. Now, the name is a mystery, okay? So mystery is something you cannot see with your natural eye. First Timothy chapter 3, verses 16 also said their iniquity is also a mystery. So now, iniquity as a mystery. So what does that mean? Simply means they are doing something dangerous, destructive to themselves, to souls, to humanity. And the one that they are doing it to, they knew it not. Is hitting hammer your head spiritually, causing you of eternal damnation. You will be thinking he's praying for you. He said their iniquity is also a mystery. You cannot see that these people, they are evildoers, they are workers of iniquity. You can't see. That is why Matthew 7:21-23, that is the name. They cast out demons, they prophesy, they do many wonders in your name. Messiah said, no, that isn't me. I never knew you. You workers of iniquity. And the way they do work this iniquity is a mystery. The name is a mystery. Now it's said upon their forehead. What is forehead, like we said? It simply means your leader. Okay, your leader's name is upon your forehead. When you also go to Revelation 14, we also see the name of Yahuwah and the name of Yahushua is on our forehead. And Revelation 30, we also see the mark of the beast is also on your forehead. And this is the name, is a mystery. But you won't get it clear now until the last overthrowing come, Islam. Okay, Daniel chapter 2 also says this is the mystery, this is the natural Babylon, not mystery Babylon. When Abayewa revealed the image of the beast, the very one that they are going to be inserting upon people for people to take for salvation, it was also a mystery. Daniel prayed unto Yahuwah, and Yahuwah revealed the mystery unto him. That was the natural Babylon. Natural Babylon is pure paganism, but the mystery Babylon is a pagan but masked up himself as a religion. Is a pure politician but marks up himself as a religion. That we see now in this snake pastor is a Iyamu, Allah's Imam. And I'm going to be reading this. Maybe I can include this with the other ones. Now, Genesis chapter 11, you're going to see the first Babylon over there. It's just pure paganism. He always built power. And we also see a name over there in verses 4. They said they want to make name for themselves. The name is Jesus. That is mystery. You can't get it now, but with the letter J that gave you Jesus, is it yet 400 years older? And this book, you and I, is reading, is 2,000 years now. Even the first English translation, King James, done in the year 1611, 409 years. Now, there is nothing like Jesus over there. You're going to be seeing the Greek version, Jesus, Jesus. Latin Jesus, Greek Jesus. That is why today you see here some Spanish or Española or Spanish, of course, called Jesus Jesus. And who is Jesus? It simply means the gracious deity, the very one that set upon people rights in Maccabees, First Maccabees chapter 1. If you have it, go and read it. That was the Jesus they set upon the altar of Abiyahu, the very one Daniel has already prophesied. And Yahushua reechoes it again that Jesus is coming right back. Jesus has already come. This Jesus was birthed December 25th. That is why they celebrate. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. We have more when we comes to the judgment. That will be done second day of the week or third day of the week. Islam is coming to take over. I won't be able to read this. Revelation chapter 6. Go and see there verses 1 to 8. Mahdi is coming. Politicians. Mahdi is there. The white horse. The red horse is Nimrod. Confusion, because it said this when this red horse comes, it's going to take confusion away from the earth. So what is confusion? It simply means Babylon. Babylon means confusion, where Abiyahu confuse their language, not to understand one another. That is why they are overthrowing one another. So Mahdi is Ishmael. Who is Ishmael? Came from Egypt. Who is Egypt? Allah. The God of Egypt is Allah. You see his name already? Is a snake, that old serpent. And why are this is the greatest slavery? Okay, they are coming to enslave. That one, Galatians chapter 4, verses 22 to 31, have it for you. It is the link of fire, is the greatest enslavement they are bringing. They're going to want to pour this world. Their resurrection is almost here, okay? Revelation 6, 1 to 8, they are dead. The four horses, man. The first one is Ishmael, is going to rule. And the second one is Nimrod, is going to resurrect. And the third one, which is famine, is Esau, the very one that loses salvation because of food. And the fourth horseman is who? Cain, the very first murder, because he said that Cain is coming with bottomless pit. When he kill you, we just dump you in the bottomless pit. Ah, this is awesome. These are politicians. They are coming to overthrow Christianity. Revelation 18 have the answer how they're going to do it. When you read Revelation 7, they said they're going to overpower the harlot, the great prostitute, and the beast is going to, destroy and burn her with fire. Yes, this is their calling. This is what the Revelation 9 is, their resurrection. Read it in your quiet time. Revelation 9 is the resurrection of Islam. They are coming with power. Yes, they are off one go. The highest politician is on his way coming. He's also going to come as caliphate. Caliphates, okay? Islam was built in the blood of people. If you don't cover to Islam, your head chopped off. That was how Muhammad first started. And it will also end it in that manner. It's the Great Tribulation. It's the World War III. It's the Sharia law. The very one we are proceeding into. Family, we are also done for now. So who is pastor? Who is Christianity? They are all politicians. They are of one goal. That is why they are voting for their own to come to power. They are just the same. Second day of the week, we will do the judgment that follows. Is there Iyamu? You have been rebuked.